Now I'm introduce you something about the waterway transportation in Wenzhou. Wenzhou, the water town of Jiangnan, is extremely rich in inland waterways. The entire watershed covers an area of 740 square kilometers, with a water surface area of 22 square kilometers and a total length of 1,178.4 kilometers of the river network. Therefore, water transportation is an important mode of transportation in Wenzhou. As for the geographical location of Wenzhou, Wenzhou is strategically located and is an important port city along the maritime Silk Road. In the Tang Dynasty, roads were opened to Japan, Southeast Asia, and even the Middle East. During the Yuan Dynasty, the government set up a transit department to strengthen the connection between Wenzhou and Ningbo, Quanzhou, Guangzhou, and other cities. In 1876, the Chief Convention was signed between Qing and Great Britain, and Wenzhou was opened as a commercial port. As you can see, this is the content of Chief Convention, and the words in red said the Qing court increased the trade ports, and the trade ports involves Yichang, Wuhu, Wenzhou, and Beihai. Since then, Wenzhou's shipping business is getting busier and busier, and more countries began to do business with Wenzhou. As for Wenzhou's inland waterway navigation, Ruian Tongji Steamship Company pioneered Wenzhou inland waterway shipping. In 1950, this company opened up a new route, opened up the route from the north bank of Feiyun River to the south bank, using ferries ending the history of wooden boats ferrying for 1,000 years, then opening up a route from Yueqing to Hengdu Dashui port, opening the precedent of Yueqing Inland River passage of ships. In the second half of the 20th century and the beginning of 21st century, Wenzhou's inland waterway navigation did not get better development. Due to the development of road traffic and the construction of the city, some sections of the river have now lost their role and are no longer in a navigable condition. In addition, people's concept of time has become stronger, and more people choose fast and convenient road transportation when traveling. Inland river passenger transportation gradually faded out of the passenger market. It was not until 2015 that the government reintroduced the development of inland river shipping. Mineral construction materials and so on. Goods such as vegetables and fruits are seldom transported by waterway, because waterway transportation will consume longer time and the expiration date of fruits and vegetables and other goods is short. They need to use road transportation or railway transportation and other faster transportation methods. This is the main transportation way of each goods.
It's about the Wenzhou land transportation, and the first part is Wenzhou traffic in the past, and another part is current Wenzhou traffic. It's the changes in Wenzhou's roads. In the early 1980s, there was no bridge on Wenzhou's Ningjiang River. There were only 6 ferries crossing in Wenzhou. In the 1980s, the roads were all gravel roads, and the Wenzhou Bridge was opened to the public during the Spring Festival of 1998. In the 1990s, gravel roads were converted into full-level cement concrete roads or asphalt roads, and after 2000, the Highway Department upgraded the original full-level roads. In recent years, Wenzhou is building 2 highways. Through observation, it was discovered that the former Wenzhou highways were surrounded by mountains. The highways that are being built now pass through the mountains, and it's Wenzhou's current road conditions. First, the development of rail transit is lagging behind. Second, the number of parking spaces is out of proportion to the number of cars. And the last, the density of the bus network is too low. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Kirby. What I want to talk about is Wenzhou rail transportation. Urban rail transit system is an important part of urban structure. Also, it's the main space of city public life, and it is directly involved in the formation of city appearance and style and citizen-live communication environment. Provide residents with the beauty and life experience of long-term daily visual from a static object and even a part of city culture. Wenzhou Rail Transit is the urban rail transit system of Wenzhou City, Zhejiang Province, China, planning for commuter rail system dates back to 2001 at the latest. The system is not a subway or light rail in the ordinary sense, but a commuter railway connecting Wenzhou downtown and rural towns. Using the railway system, Wenzhou became the third city in Zhejiang Province after Huangzhou and Ningbo to have an urban rail transit system. The light network in 2020 is composed of 3 municipal railways S lines and 3 rail transit M lines, with a total size of 235.29 kilometers. The construction of Wenzhou Area Railway S1 line started on November 11, 2011 and January 23, 2019. The western section of the S1 line was opened for operation. The S1 line is an east-west urban express line. It will build a fast connection channel between the 2 major centers of the core area of Wenzhou metropolitan area in the future, the central city and the Ojiangkou new city, and will undertake the rapid traffic connection between the east-west clusters within the metropolitan area. And then, this is about the old Wenzhou train. This is the symbol of old Wenzhou, but also carries the memories of the old generation of Wenzhou. Thank you. That's the part about Wenzhou railway transportation.
Let's talk about the development and evaluation of transportation in Wenzhou. The invention of watertight cabin not guarantee the safety of navigation, but also improves the efficiency of loading and uploading cargo. Chinese merchants relied on these advanced ships for international trade during the Northern Song dynasty. More than 1,000 years ago, during the Eastern Jin dynasty, the Chinese used such long and narrow boats to transport bricks and tiles to build houses.
In the early 20th century, the introduction of Western map-making techniques allowed for more accurate geographic data in Wenzhou and facilitated the development of transportation. From then on, travelers and out-of-town merchants could arrive at their destinations more punctually.
Into the 21st century, Wenzhou port throughput increased significantly. The river has built 10 cross-river bridges, and the ferry gradually withdrew from the historical stage.
In the early 20th century, Wenzhou downtown was once popular with the inflow of this Japanese rickshaw as a means of transportation. Then, Fiat cabs became popular in the 1990s, and cab drivers have become high earners.
This is the Fiat car in Wenzhou Museum.
Wenzhou Airport has both domestic and international flights to link with the world, starting from 5 o'clock on June 1, 2018. All domestic inbound and outbound flights at Wenzhou Airport were transferred to T2 for operation, which marked the official opening of T2 at Wenzhou Airport.
In the 14th five-year plan, Wenzhou will invest in the construction of the East High-Speed Railway Station, which will be used in conjunction with the airport in an effort to facilitate a 1-hour traffic circle within the province and to reach Nanjing and Shanghai. A 1-hour traffic circle within the province and to reach Nanjing and Shanghai. The design of the T3 terminal is already on the agenda.
There are 11 regional general aviation airports in the province, which mainly provide public services for the population within a straight line distance of 100 km/h.